Safety in the world. Now, this one is a big one because, like, on that larger scale, and this is something a lot of LGBTQ people experience, right? Is that there's so much of the discrimination that happens in the world, and or you may feel in general, anyone may feel like the world is a source of their lack of safety. And that's understandable, right? Because the world doesn't seem like a very safe place right now for many people. And when our values and our priorities are not in line with human well-being, which ours are not in the United States nor in many other countries, when they're not in line with that, you don't feel safe, right? You don't feel safe. And some countries do a much better job at caring for all of their people. Our country fails on this in countless ways. That's a much longer video to go into all the ways our country fails its people. But if you don't feel safe in the world, this is a really important one with that sense of safety with self to unpack with a therapist. Um, Sometimes that's our perception, sometimes that's what we're focusing on. But just like with safety and community, if you don't feel safe in your country, which there are many people in the United States who have good reason to not feel safe in this country, and that's been the case also for a long time, um, go somewhere else. Go to a country that does a better job if they'll take you. There are countries taking people from the United States who fall into various categories, but and that's something that then privilege and luck. If you're lucky enough to have the resources to be able to move and relocate, typically very expensive. So if you don't have that, do some work with weaving yourself into the world with people who are safe, with groups that are safe, with communities and internet communities, right? Because the world is a different thing for us now. So find your people and keep that connection strong with them and focus on weaving that into your life and do some work to try and make this place better. You know, do what you can. Everybody can do a little bit. Sometimes that's as simple as signing up for a human rights campaign and they email you when there's issues for to help you send letters and emails to your representatives. Try that. There's just so many ways. You can even just donate to groups that are doing good things and doing good work to help people and to help our society shift out of selfish, narcissistic kind of state into a more open, collaborative, group work kind of state. So don't be afraid to leave your country, especially if your country's failing you. And if you are staying in, say, the United States, then do some work to make it better. We've never, ever had true equality with all people. We do still have massive problems with racism. We have huge problems with classism and discrimination upon class. And we have a huge imbalance and between the wealthiest and everyone else. So do what you can to make this country a better place in the world, right? A place that people might want to be again. And it's not any longer. And if you have problems with that, that's something you have to do work to accept, or recognize that you're seeing the world and our country through a very tainted lens. So give yourself permission to feel what you feel. Do some work to weave yourself into the world, into the global community with people who are aligned with your values and can work together, which always makes us stronger.